Mhm. I'm live. Ain't nobody on anyways. Just waiting for people to come on. Don't don't show up all at once. How's everyone doing? That's good. You guys are doing all right. Everyone's holding on. Just waiting for a few more people to come on. It's been a few days since I've been on. I'm working on being a little bit more consistent with bringing you guys more content and sharing what's going on with stimulus updates and finance related stuff. Um, yeah, so there's a lot going on my side. I'm not pregnant or anything like that, but looking for work and trying to start a new job. So it's been a lot. So I want to bring you guys an update for the second stimulus check and the second stimulus package to let you guys know where we are and where we stand as of November. What's today? I can't even keep up. What's today's date? November 18th. Um, so I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get on so I don't have to repeat the material twice. That's good, Kathleen. That's Hey Erica. Good to know you're doing okay, Lori. All right, so just gonna wait for a few more people to get on and then we'll get started a bit. So my son turned 1 on the 25th of November. I mean, not November, of October. He's taking a nap right now, so I want to get this finished before he wakes up. Hey, Charlene, how are you? So yes, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, my beautiful people. I hope everyone's doing all right. That's my niece. Daphne, can you get your daughter? I'm on live. Can you get your daughter? Sorry about that. Um, well, Lori, it's not entirely too much good news, but I will give you guys an update on what it is that's going on right now. Just so you guys know, the White House and the Senate both still remain at an impasse and talks about a second stimulus check package. While President Donald Trump is calling Congress to pass a package soon, I don't know if you guys saw this, but over the weekend on Saturday, he tweeted, Congress must now do a COVID relief bill. Needs Democrats' support, make it big and focus, get it done. See, the thing is, it's not the Democrats that's holding up this bill. It's actually stingy Mitch McConnell who's refusing to pass anything that's over $500 billion. And in order for the American people to get a second stimulus check, it has to be over $500 billion. And he does not want to sign anything over that right now. So hopefully with the Biden administration coming in January, maybe something else will take place. But as of right now, they're still tooth and nail going back and forth with each other, and nothing is really taking place all like that with the good news. I agree with you, Edgar. They don't care about us American people. Brian says, I had a lot of friends that were being evicted already. Yes. So just to go off a little bit, the eviction moratoriums expired a while back. And yes, landlords now can evict people. And it's been just a wave of evictions taking place nationwide. And I really would like both Congress, the White House, and everyone to just come together and pass a bipartisan support bill that will actually support the American people. Because at this point, it's just absolutely ridiculous. The holidays are around the corner. It's been about 8 months of this pandemic and lockdown or partial lockdown, whatever you want to call it. And people are still applying to unemployment every single week at alarming rates. So something has to give. Like I really don't get it. I believe that they blame both parties. Exactly. I completely agree with you on that, Eric. Both parties are to blame. But at this very moment, though, it's Mitch McConnell who does not want to pass the bill. He does not want to pass. He's awake. He does not want to pass a bill. So the call for a new COVID-19 relief bill came a day after House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said a new stimulus package is needed soon. Nancy has not stopped saying that a package is needed soon, nonstop. She stated, "Our focus in the lame duck continues to be COVID relief." Pelosi said Friday, "I urge Republicans to acknowledge the crisis and come to the table to work on COVID relief. Getting an agreement will likely not be any easier than it was before the election." Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell proposed a $500 billion package last week. Just like I stated, Senate Majority Mitch McConnell keeps focusing on just a $500 billion package. With a $500 billion package, it would not provide a second stimulus check for the American people, nor will it provide much of anything when it comes to unemployment enhancement benefits. So it needs to be over $500 billion in order for the American people to get some kind of relief. At this point, to be honest with you guys, I'm absolutely disgusted with both parties and how they treated the American people. I don't know where you guys all stay, but wherever you do stay, please continue to contact your local congressmen and women and let them know that you need some kind of relief to get things going, because it just doesn't make any sense at this point. It really doesn't. It disgusts me. It's just unbelievable how they treat the American people when we take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't get it. That's a good idea, Edgar. You should send it to them. Robert, when it comes to illegals, that's a whole nother conversation that we will not be discussing on today's live. Brian, that's funny. Um, I don't know. Both Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, they're they're something else, that's for sure. Let's continue though. Um, so Mitch McConnell's plan stands in contrast to Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Truman proposed of the 2.4 trillion plan. The Trump administration proposed a 1.9 trillion relief package. Pelosi and Trump have both said that any stimulus package should include a $1,200 check for millions of Americans. If you guys heard me correctly, both Pelosi and Trump's administration has agreed to a $1,200 stimulus check for the American people. The person that's holding this all up is tight-lipped, closed purse Mitch McConnell. He refuses to pass on a bill that's over $500 billion. I do not know why you guys voted him back in, though. He could have been out. You guys made him the leader again. So I don't know who did that, but I'm sick of it. I'm so done with Mitch McConnell. Okay. Mitch McConnell said he favors a more targeted package. I do not think there's a need for another package, Mitch McConnell said last week. Hopefully, we can get past the impasse we have now for 4 or 5 months and get serious. In addition, each plan called for some federal unemployment help and funding for business. The plan split on liability insurance for businesses. Republicans are for it, Democrats are not. And aid to the states, Democrats are for it, while Republicans have said they won't pass the bill that bails out poorly run cities and states. Should negotiations drag on through the holidays and into the new year, President-elect Joe Biden could be tasked with trying to bring both sides together on a plan. According to the Biden-Harris transition website, economic recovery is listed as a day one priority. So if you guys are looking for additional information, you can go on Biden's Harris website and you will see what kind of plans they have lined up getting ready once they are fully in office. Okay. According to the website, Biden is going to secure further immediate relief to working families, small businesses, and communities. A study conducted by Franklin Templo showed that a new stimulus package would factor heavily into more holiday spending by consumers. If they want the economy to recover, I've said this time and time again, and I will continue to say this. If they want the economy to recover, the only way the economy will recover is by putting money into the American people's hands because they will spend the cash. That's just how economics works, at least basic economics, in my opinion. If you want the economy to flow, you want things to look better, give the American people some money so they can go out and spend the money and get things flowing, get businesses going, get things moving again. All right, so that's pretty much all I have in this video. It's very short live. Just want to bring you guys an update and where we stand right now. Like I mentioned, Mitch McConnell is just holding on strong. He refuses to pass any bill over $500 billion. And within that $500 billion, the issue is there's no second stimulus check of $1,200 for the American people. And the Democrats are not accepting that. And I'm glad that they're not, because I think you guys do deserve some money, anything at this point, really. Okay, let's answer some questions. Edgar, it's a little too late. So it looks like we're going to have Mitch McConnell for the next 6 years. Until then, let's see what happens in 6 years, and hopefully you guys boot him out then. 1,200 is nothing if people are not working. I agree with you, Brian. It's been such a long time since we got the first relief, and it's been a few months since the unemployment additional $600 benefit expired. So $1,200 in comparison for 8 months of nothing is nothing, nothing, and nothing, and nothing some more. But it would be something, and it would help someone out if they do receive any kind of help. Hey, Shayla, I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. Yep, I agree with you, Edgar. Let's see, come January, who would be the head of the Senate? As of right now, as it stands, Mitch McConnell is still the head of the Senate. He's the Senate Majority Leader for now. Let's see what happens come January. Hopefully, we have someone that's a little bit more compassionate and understanding towards the American people and the fact that they're in need of help right now, instead of just, that's good. That's good. Save your coins. Save your money. I've actually been looking for jobs. I've been applying for new positions, and hopefully I too can find some work myself. Let me know if you guys have any additional questions. For those who receive certain Social Security benefits such as SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, and the like, if you have any additional questions in regards to will you get a second stimulus check if in fact it gets passed, let me know so I will film a video for you answering those questions. And lastly, for those who are the non-custodial parents who oftentimes have to pay child support, the answer for those questions usually remains the same. I do not quite know what the second stimulus check verbiage will be yet, but if we're basing it on the CARES Act, non-custodial parents who owe back child support arrears will get their $1,200 garnished. Just to answer that. Okay, doesn't look like I have any more questions. If there's any additional questions I didn't get a chance to answer in the comments today, please feel free to leave it for me. I often go back and read them over and see how I can help. Let me know if you have any questions. Until then, continue to stay safe, keep your hands clean, because you guys see what's going on in the news. Things are surging, things are going up. So please, wherever you are, do your best and stay safe. keep your hands clean and try to boost your immune system as best as you can by drinking water, eating a lot of, getting some rest. And I know it's a really difficult time right now. Anxieties are high. There's a lot of stress going on, but if you can do those few things, it will really, really go a long way. So thank you so much for those who tune in my live and was able to hear my niece in the background doing her thing. Time, guys, my beautiful people, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys next week, same time at 2 p.m. for the live. All right, Eric. Have a nice day, Eric. And to everyone else, hey, Brian, what did you say, Brian? What is the best guess we get a stimulus? Okay, the best guess you get a stimulus. It will not be during the meeting of December 11th. I do not foresee a stimulus check passing this year, but I do foresee one happening mid-winter. After, if the Biden-Harris administration doesn't, put in a new Treasury Secretary, because if they do appoint a new Treasury Secretary, that person has to get up to speed and updated with everything going on. So that might be a delay. So if the Biden-Harris administration doesn't do that, they keep in Steven Mnuchin as the Treasury Secretary, and they get rid of Senator leader Mitch McConnell as the leader, things can happen very fast. So I'm hoping that at least by February, we can have some kind of good news that a second stimulus check is approved. You say March at the earliest? It's looking like a whole year later, That's what it's looking like to me. Which is ridiculous, honestly. So then what will happen to us who are on PUA? Well, wherever you are in the state that you stay in, right? Please go onto Google and type, look for information in regards to your state, because I don't want to give you an answer and it doesn't suit you, So please do your own research and due diligence to find out how, to answer those questions that you may have. I believe so. I believe that they do. So let's hope. If not, things are looking rough. Well, it then looks like we're not going to get one because I can't get none of their stuff straight. I agree with you, Edgar. They're very back and forthy, and they're, in regards to the SBA loan, that one for a fact, there are additional relief and support for those people who are looking for those kind of PPP loan, Lino. So Leon, if wherever you stay at, please go onto Google, type in business relief for COVID-19, PPP relief for COVID-19 in whatever area that you stay in. And you should be able to find that. Because there's still plenty of money for SBA loan, plenty of money. The issue is for the American people with unemployment and what's the other thing? The stimulus checks. So any more questions? I'm here. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. Thank you. I'll do my best. So I'll see you guys next week at 2 Wednesday, same time, same place. So doesn't look like I have any more questions. If, like I mentioned earlier, if you have any additional questions I didn't answer in today's video, not DMs, we don't have DMs here, but the comment section is wide open. So just leave it there and I'll get to it. Hey, James, I just got here. Are we getting a check? It doesn't look like we will be getting a check this year. Oh, I forgot to mention, you guys, pull out your planners wherever you are. December 11th, the federal budget is due. And Congress needs to figure out the federal fiscal budget for next year. So that's what they're going to be focusing on, honestly. And if they don't get a federal budget completed, there will be a government shutdown. So let's hope that they do that part, So you guys hear this here first. I don't know if you heard it somewhere else, but whatever you're here. So you heard it here first. So December 11th, they need to pass a federal fiscal budget so they can not have the government shut down. They will make sure their checks don't stop. Let's hope, because remember a few years ago, they did have a government shutdown. It was the longest government shutdown in history. So let's hope that doesn't happen twice, because it was ridiculous, the amount of suffrage that took place over nothing. I agree with you. They don't think our money is as important as theirs. I completely agree 100%. But one thing that you can do, because the power is in the hands of the people. Please, wherever you stay at, contact your local congressmen and women, your local representative, nonstop. When I say nonstop, send them emails every single day. Even if it's the same exact email that you sent the day before, send it to them and let them know that, hey, I need help with rent relief. I currently have some food insecurities. I need help with just getting my car on the road. Whatever you may need help with, let them know that, because I mean, I'm not saying that the pandemic is their fault, but they have access to be able to give us certain support that they're holding on to, and they need to know. We need to put pressure on them. So please email, do drive-bys, whatever you need to do to get them to understand that we need them to figure out this stimulus package immediately. Isn't Congress going on vacation from now until the end of the year? You know what? I'm not sure. I think they're still working because they have to pass a fiscal yearly budget for before December 11th. So I don't think so, but they definitely going to take some time off for Thanksgiving. I know Mitch McConnell isn't budging at all. All right. So Tabitha, to answer the question, we probably will not be getting a second stimulus check in 2020. It's looking like 2021. And like one of my viewers stated, Brian, it's looking like probably March at the earliest. Just an estimation. Okay, so if there's, yes, thank you for answering that. If there's any more questions that I didn't get a chance to answer, just leave them in the comment. I have to go feed my son some lunch. Let me know down below. Okay, James, I did not know that. Thank you for the update. But either way, they need to get a fiscal year budget completed before December 11th in order to keep the government together and not have a shutdown. So either way, but I don't think they're on this. But all right, guys, I'll see you soon and talk later. Will anything be retroactive? What do you mean by anything be retroactive? Like, what exactly do you mean by that, Eric, before I go? I remember, Brian. I'm glad that you're doing better. Regarding unemployment, Eric, I'm not too sure if it will be retroactive. If that will be very costly. So I don't know if it'll be retroactive, but they probably would push for it. Yeah, definitely. I could see that happening. Okay, hopefully I answered everything. I'll see you guys on the next live next Wednesday at 2 p.m. So mark it down your calendars. Yes, Mr. Doughboy 742 is correct. Okay, peace and love, people.